매번 야야야야야 불러 널 야야야야 내 맘을 고백하려고 타이밍만 보는 나 그런 나를 넌 보며 왜 그러냐고 묻네 너 때문에.
Jungkook huffed for the nth time in the day when he tried to call you and did not pick up the call. It has been a few minutes since he realized that it was your date and he totally forgot about it, being caught up in work. Jungkook groaned and put his head on the table with a hiss when the office door opened, revealing his secretary, who was also his friend. Listening to his words, Jungkook instantly raised his head up and looked at his friend, asking him to continue. Jake nodded his head and smiled at Jungkook awkwardly. Jungkook's eyes widened slightly and he realized that he just did not forget your date but also the date your father was coming back from his work, as he always travels around the world for business trips. And it was not the problem. The problem was that your father did not like Jungkook at all. Both of them had met in a business party, and due to some misunderstandings, he did not like Jungkook and the fact that you were angry with him, there was no way you were coming out of your house. Jake nodded his head, although he was not sure about how his boss was going to do. Jungkook got up from his seat and grabbed his coat when he started moving out of the cabin. Jungkook gritted his teeth and moved towards Jake. While grabbing his jacket, he pulled Jake along with him out of the cabin, while Jake kept on resisting and whining. Jungkook pulled him along with him and left the cabin to sort things out with you. He knew one thing for sure, and that was if by any means he gets caught, it's over for him, so he needed a backup and a plan B. Jungkook and Jake both were outside your house. Jake was speaking from the boundary while Jungkook was standing right beside him as if he did not even care, but it was only him who knew how much he cared. Jungkook looked around arrogantly, but then he suddenly flinched when a dog barked. Jungkook jumped a little and then scooted closer to Jake, who was speaking. Jungkook climbed on the boundary and moved past the wall, while Jake kept on looking at him as if he could not believe his eyes. It was just a minute ago when he did not know how to trespass, and now he's running like anything. Jake whispered yelled at Jungkook and somehow jumped off the wall. Both of them walked in the backyard until they reached your room. Jungkook flicked his head and started to climb in your room with the pipe attached to the wall. Since the lights of your room were not off, he knew you were still awake. Reaching a window, Jungkook knocked on it twice. On the other hand, you were reading the new book which you got yourself from the book date you were supposed to have with your boyfriend when you heard a knock on your window. You flinched listening to the sound and cursed under your breath when you realized the still heart belonged to your boyfriend. Rolling your eyes, you moved towards the window and slid the curtain close. Jungkook's eyes widened when you slid the curtain close and stopped opening it. He started knocking on your window even more. Jungkook started showing his puppy eyes to you and you rolled your eyes before opening the window. Jungkook immediately launched himself towards you and hugged you while still being out of your room. You said slowly, pushing him away from you, but Jungkook only tightened his hold on you. Taking a deep breath, you huffed and let him hug you. You nodded your head slowly and Jungkook left your body only to get inside and hug you so tightly that both of you fell on the bed together. He was on top of you, crushing you under him. Jungkook snuggled in your neck and got even more comfortable while you were feeling suffocated with the weight of him, which he did not seem to realize.